Hi, this is my first YouTube video, so don't expect much, but I just wanted to share with everybody how I replaced just the rubber on my 2011 BMW 128i wipers. The price of the Bosch wipers is something like $20, north of $20 each, which I thought was just kind of ridiculous, so I figured, what the heck, worst case, if I wreck the original wipers, I stuck with buying new ones, but I had some wiper blades hanging around that I wasn't using from an old car, and I thought I'd give this a try. So you could see how it worked out. Just take a look. In this video, I'm going to show you how to refill a Bosch type wiper blade, one that looks like this, that happens to be on my BMW 128i, and you'll end up with something like this, which has new rubber in it, but it doesn't have that little fin across the top. Otherwise, it functions the same as the original blade. You can see the original Bosch is on the left, and the new one that I'm going to be using is on the right. Similar, but not the same. Doesn't really matter what the width is, as long as it has the same configuration. The Bosch blade has this little cap on the end, which is held in place by a piece of plastic fitted over some barbs that are on the two metal sides. The easiest way to get this off is to just cut the rubber and pull that out. I'm going to use a sharp knife to cut that rubber now, just so you could see how this is done. Well, always cut away from yourself, right? Whoop, it's coming out anyway. Once you get that rubber starting to come out, the whole thing will come together. There you go. So the rubber's coming out now, and to get this end off, you just squeeze the two metal pieces together, and it should pop right off. You might need pliers for this. There we go. So when the rubber starts to come out, and you've got the end cap off, you can pretty much just pull this piece out. You might need to wet it to lubricate it, but it should come out of its own accord. There we go. There. Difficult, but it does work. You get all that rubber out of there. So when you're all done, you've just got two strips of metal, and you could leave the other end cap in place. So to fit the new wiper blade, I suggest you put some Windex or something on it to lubricate it, and then you could start it up at the top using only that top channel, not the second one. Get it on there and work it down, or you could start from the other end. If you take it off this middle piece, it's a little bit easier. So I took out that middle piece. Now I'm going to get this started down here. Just make sure you've got the right channel. Push that to the end. Get it snugged up. There we go. And then just work it in all the way along. So if you work it in on one side and then work in the other side, it seems to work best. There we go. Again, a little bit of Windex helps, or soapy water I would imagine would work. I wouldn't use anything like a chemical, like something that isn't going to come off easily. So I've got this rubber worked in all the way. It's pretty snug. Now I'm going to put the end cap on in the same orientation as the other end. You can see there. Same way. And you just put this on and it should click right into place over these little indentations. There we go. So it's on here now. So now I've got to put this piece back on here. You can see there's two little indentations where it fits over, and that's kind of a little tricky because you've got to squeeze it to get it in there. It's not very user friendly. I'll use my pliers. There we go. It's in there now. Move it around till it clicks in place. Looks good. Rubber looks good. Everything looks good. You might want to take a photograph of your wiper beforehand to make sure that you put it back together exactly the same way as you took it apart. But here you go. Got a new wiper that will function just like the old one for under $10 because all you replaced was the rubber parts. Good luck.